We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with TTOO, T2 BIOSYSTEMS Inc. continuing to fight to stay higher above the 40-cent area. And it wasn't the only stock experiencing volatility. The overall market and the SPY did as well. And our SPY bot at 12:25 p.m. sent out a bull indicator. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with T2 BIOSYSTEMS Inc. TTOO stock continuing to fight to stay higher here above the 50-cent area. And we're going to talk about the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow, what's going on with the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bull indicator at 9:40 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see it popping up there within the screen, within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with T2 BIOSYSTEMS Inc. doing a full transition here from the dip area to the rip area on Friday and hitting rip areas up here in today's pre-market and back down towards the dip area here on 42 vision in the after hours. Now, if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with TTOO stock under a bear indicator at around the 5680 area and outflows crossing over here in the second half of the day after doing a full transition from the rip area to the dip area here so far, and right now trying to fight to stay above the 48-cent area. It hit lows here of 46, bounced back up, and fighting to stay above the 48 area, which was a crucial support on Friday in the after hours when it bounced back up and headed towards these pre-market highs that we saw today at around the 64-62 area. Now, what has happened here that was different from Friday to today was inflows were above the midpoint on the 30-minute, and today there's a bear indicator as well, and outflows have crossed. And this is going to be crucial and critical going into tomorrow for these inflows to pick back up and try to cross the midpoint to reflect any further strength into these charts and eventually cancel out this bear indicator. If not, if these outflows continue below the midpoint and this bear indicator continues to hold true, it can continue to reflect that weakness into these charts and further test key support levels as it's going lower. So something to not ignore there. And on the 1 hour, if we zoom out here, we could see in the bigger picture how these outflows have not crossed, but a bear indicator has popped up at the 55-cent area, canceling out that bull indicator from Friday at around the 44-cent area. So definitely something to not ignore is, will these outflows start to head towards the midpoint or even cross it? Because that means there's even further weakness to see here in these charts, and a full transition has not happened, right? So far it's gone from bright green to red, and the last piece missing would be white with red borders if that weakness were to continue even lower. Not guaranteed to hit that, but something to not ignore. Now, in the volatility of the 15-minute, you could see inflows trying to pick up here in the second half of the day at negative 0.05 there, and also trying to go ahead and level off, right? It's bouncing back up. As we stated earlier in the video, bear indicator popped up at 57 cents, and right now it's done a full transition as well from the rip area to the dip area here so far. Definitely something to not ignore. And what's going to be crucial here going into tomorrow is these inflows. If they could cross back over, it could start to reflect that strength into these charts and eventually cancel out this bear indicator with a possible bull indicator. Now, what are the key levels I'll be watching? Well, the first thing is support, guys. And the first support level is the 45-cent area, a little bit below the recent lows here in the after hours of 46. And if that gets broken through, the next support is back down here towards where the bull indicator popped up, between the 40 and 41 cent area. Now, to the upside, I'm going to be watching if the staircase effect can continue to form, eventually cancel out this bear indicator as that strength rolls over into the charts, and then try to pick up these inflows here on the 15-minute to cross over. And same thing if that strength can roll over here into the 30-minute, head towards the midpoint or even cross it. And the first resistance would be the 58-cent area. Then above that is the 65-cent area. And if 65 cents gets broken through, I'll be watching the 67 to 70-cent area. So these are the key levels I'll be watching. To the upside and to the downside, the bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows, I would not ignore them as they're leveled off here on the 30-minute. Full transition has happened, and on the 15-minute, it is trying to pick itself back up, and it's going to be crucial for it to cross over in the volatility of the charts, and I'll be watching if that can roll over here into the 30-minute as well. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Now let's make some money. So if you made it this far into the video and you are a swing trader or looking to gain an edge when it comes to swing trading, you're definitely going to want to check this out. And this is our new swing bot that will be fully released really soon. And so far it has sent 2 notifications in the last several days, right? The first one, as you see it popping up there, was Nvidia on Friday of last week at around $444. And the other one was Tesla yesterday in the pre-market, and from yesterday to today, and even yesterday alone, it ran up nearly $10 plus. Now, when it comes to the Nvidia one, you could see it popping up there on the screen. I shared the chart yesterday, and I also circled an area, as you see it there in the chart, how it kept on bouncing off that support and trying to hold above 444. And then I put a line across when that notification came in. And now you're seeing this other chart, which I shared today in the pre-market. And I stated, right, you could see the same line there. And I put the swing bot notification there at around the 444 area. It was already opening up from yesterday to today at 449. And I talked about in that purple area, the area that kept on acting like support. And there was a strong resistance in the pre-market and previous days at the 452 area. And the bulls would need to break through that for possible continuation. Not guaranteed, but it was important, and inflows needed to cross. Now, when you see it here in the next chart, going into the open, it was broken through, bull indicator popped up, and then inflows crossed over. And you could see the purple area that continued to act like support. And Nvidia calls were up nearly 100% plus with the swing notification bot since it was sent out, right? And you can see that blue line again where that notification was sent at that after hours on Friday. So this is our new swing bot. If you take a look at Tesla 2, it sent it out at around the $256 area, and Tesla went to highs here of nearly $270 in the last 2 days, and it was sent out yesterday in the pre-market, right around this area, and the full move. So typically with these swing bots and the notifications that come in, they're there to add perspective. Nothing's guaranteed, but the goal is for it to add perspective. Take a look for possible support levels and bullish confirmations of a reversal, and from there it typically pans out within several days to weeks, but sometimes it can happen this fast within 1 or 2 days. And when it does, I typically tend to make a rational decision because maybe my goals and strategy and expectations have been met, right? I don't want to get too greedy either, but I wanted to share with you guys our new swing bot that's going to be notifying directly into our Discord on high probability opportunities based off specific criterias and dip areas of wire Fred borders, as I call them, on multiple time frames and other criterias to confirm of the possibility of it looking like a possible support or area to not ignore for a possible swing of a reversal. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.